So here student, today we will discuss about what are the harmful effects of burning fuels. Okay, in our last video we had discussed about different type of fuels, combustion process, flame and different zones of flame. These many topics we had covered of the same chapter. Today we will discuss what are the effects, harmful effects of burning fuel. Okay, so first of all, when any substance burn, any fuel burn, it produce carbon substances. Okay, so all the carbon producing fuel, when they burn, they produce or release ash and fine unburned carbon particles. That's why they are known as carbon fuels, because while burning they produce ash, and along with ash, fine unburned carbon particles are also releases in the air. So it lead directly, indirectly, it lead the problem of air pollution. Okay, so how this air pollution is very dangerous for human beings or other animals. Clear? So these suspended particles or unburned carbon particles cause respiratory disease like asthma. Clear? These fine particles are known as the suspended particulate matter. Okay, SPM. And if you observe in metro cities, when you breathe, that time only you can feel these particles while breathing process also. Okay, so they are suspended particulate matter. And how they burn? When when wood, coal and petroleum burns, at that time the unburned carbon particles are releases out, and these unburned particles, carbon particles, are very dangerous for our breathing or respiratory system. Now the next effect of burning fuel is incomplete combustion of fuel. Like which kind of fuel? Coal, gasoline and other fossil fuels release carbon monoxide. Clear? What it release? Carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is very dangerous gas, because very poisonous, or we can say very toxic gas, which can kill people while sleeping in the room also. Clear? When we burn coal, and if we close all the window and door of the particular room, and if we keep it inside of the room which burn coal, okay, that time these coal produce carbon monoxide. This carbon monoxide is very dangerous, and it combines with our hemoglobin. Clear? If it combine, like oxygen combine with hemoglobin, and the oxygen is circulated through hemoglobin in our body. Clear? In each part or each cell get oxygen through hemoglobin only. But if hemoglobin attach with carbon monoxide, that time it leads the problem of less oxygen supply. Clear? If it produce, when carbon monoxide attach with hemoglobin, it produce one substance which is known as the carboxyhemoglobin. Clear? And through this, because of this form of hemoglobin, hemoglobin is not able to carry oxygen. Okay, if oxygen will not supplied in our all organs, after failure of organ starts in the body. Clear? If all the organs will not get sufficient amount of oxygen, that time these organs or rest body organelles start to stop in functioning. Clear? If they not function properly, that time the organ failure starts. When the organ failure starts in the body, that time it causes slow death. Are you getting my point? So it is having a very serious health hazards for us. Incomplete combustion of fuel is very dangerous, because carbon monoxide is released, which is a very toxic gas for human health. Okay, and it is very dangerous for the carcinogenic patient. Carcinogenic patient means patient those who are suffering from cancer. Okay, cancer cells are known as the carcinogenic cells. Okay children, now this is about the second effect of burning fuel. Now I am going to tell you two main type of harmful effects in our environment by burning of fuel. One is known as global warming, and second we will discuss about the acid rain. They both are very serious problem which we face nowadays. It's about global warming. So okay, first I am going to tell you about the global warming. Carbon dioxide released most fuels during combustion process, which causing an imbalance in the atmosphere. When carbon dioxide is not in balanced form in our system or in our environment, it definitely lead a problem for our environment. Okay, this is a great threat. If carbon dioxide percentile is not good, it's not sufficient, so that time it lead a problem. Okay, so how it happens? By this pic also you can see that this is the green part, means healthy environment part. But when global warming occur, global means, globe means earth, warming up of earth. If earth gets warm, so what will happen? The glaciers will melt and the land area will sink inside the water, sea water. So you can easily understand that rising up of temperature of earth is not good. It leads many kind of ecosystem problems. Okay, so by this also you can understand. Or a simple pic I am going to show you about global warming is this. Okay, you can see here glaciers. One side it start from glacier. When the temperature rises up, that time what happens? Glaciers start to melt, snow cover area it melt and it goes towards the sea, and you can see sea ice is there, and sea level rises up, ocean heat content rises up. Clear? Temperature over oceans rises, it lead again the humidity in the environment. Clear? Sea surface temperature rises. So these are the effect what will happen if 10 indicators of warming world. If word warm, how word warm? That is only known as the global warming because of the imbalance of carbon dioxide. If carbon dioxide is not in a balanced form in our earth, so definitely it lead a problem of global warming. Or these 10 effects we can easily see on our screen also. Okay, air temperature near surfaces, troposphere it rises up, glacier start to melt, you can see the black arrows are there, snow cover area is also melted up. Okay, or upside, the arrows are upside in white color, you can see this is the signal of rising up. Clear? Sea ice you can see it also melts. Clear? So by this you can understand that these are the 10 indicators of global warming. Okay, we can understand it by through this also. Global warming is the rising temperature of the earth atmosphere. As I told you, it is the rising temperature of earth atmosphere, and which show different problem. Like first of all, melting down of glacier. If glaciers melt down, so you can think that if glaciers melt down, it will increase the river flow. If river flow increase, it lead the problem of floods. Clear? Ultimately river has to fall in sea or ocean area. Okay, so this then sea level also rises up. If a huge amount of water is falling on sea or ocean areas, so sea level rises up. Clear? And causing floods in coastal areas, means the coastal areas start to sink up in ocean water. Clear? So it caused due to the elevated level of carbon dioxide. As I told you, when carbon dioxide level rises up, so it will lead these many problems also. Okay, next thing, if carbon dioxide is rises up, or the level of if carbon dioxide level is rises up, means more carbon dioxide present on earth, what will happen? This carbon dioxide, if carbon dioxide is more in our atmosphere, it absorbs infrared radiation emitted by earth and radiate it become to the atmosphere and rise its temperature. We can understand it in this way. Okay, suppose this is the structure of earth. Clear? So earth is having the different spheres: stratosphere, troposphere, ionosphere, and completely we use a simple word is atmosphere. Clear? Biosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Lithosphere, rocky areas. Hydrosphere means watery area. Clear? So these sphere when mix with each other and combine with each other, that time it forms the atmosphere. So when sun rays fall on earth, that time most of the infrared radiations, what happen, it just moves back towards the space. Clear? But some of the radiations is absorbed by or filtered by our atmosphere, then a very little amount of energy is reached on earth's surface. Clear? But if carbon dioxide is, if the amount of carbon dioxide will increase on earth's surface, what will happen? If suppose carbon dioxide will increase, so that time what will happen? These infrared which are falling on earth, they will not move back towards the space, they retain on the atmosphere of earth. So because of it only, infrared radiation is having a very high temperature. Clear? So if infrared radiation just being on earth surface, अर्थ पे ही अगर इंफ्रारेड रेडिएशन रह जाएंगे, सो इट विल लीड द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. क्लियर? बिकॉज इट विल राइज द टेम्परेचर ऑफ अर्थ. क्लियर? So these are the consequences by which we can understand the global warming and its harmful impact on our earth. Second thing is referred as acid rain. What is the acid rain? Acid rain is very harmful to crops, soil, animals and buildings. These acids are formed when sulfur and nitrogen oxide dissolve in rain water. Clear? We can understand it by this. Clear? You can see here, through the factories, okay, two gases are releases out. One side SO2, sulfur dioxide, and nitrous oxide. Okay, when these two gases are liberated from where? From the factories. Clear? When these substances react with water, okay, just think that when SO2 react with H2O, what will form? H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Okay, so you can see it here. When acid rains are caused by emission of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, which react with the water molecule in the atmosphere to produce acid, it is a very harmful effect on plant, land and aquatic animals and infrastructure. So as I told you, in acid rain, when sulfur dioxide and nitrous oxide react with water molecule, that time it produce hydrochloric acid, okay, sulfuric acid and nitrous oxide, nitric acid, and both the acids are very dangerous for the surrounding. Clear? So by this we can understand that these acids which are released due to the pollution, okay, it leads a threat for animals as well as for our monuments also. Okay, so you can see here S2SO4 is formed because SO3 react with H2O, and when NO2 react with H2O it will form HNO3. They both acids are very strong acids and it affect the life of plant as well as life of animals also. Okay, I hope that much is clear. If you have any query, any question regarding this, please send me your question. Thank you, children.